So, after you've purchased the plugin, you're going to want to go to Service Downloads and then the Plugin View Details. Head over to the Downloads. This is for your attributes and variations. This is for new installations without a lot of junk, extra junk. If you're just selling like CDs or something like that, that's probably the best way to do it. Maybe ringtones, any type of digital download, things like that. That's probably where you want to stay. There isn't a lot of variations in that. Where if you have clothing stores, the XMLs version 2.0 is your solution. So we just go ahead and click download. I've already downloaded it. We're going to go into a WordPress install. Plugins, add new. You can see I've already got it kind of set up here. A little bit, not really. Upload, grab the plugin from wherever it downloaded from. I did want to point out that in Macs, a lot of the time it'll extract the zip file. So once it's in your download folder, extracted like this, you just want to right-click it and then compress, and then kind of compress it back again. The operating system will extract it. You got to recompress it before you can upload it. Choose the file from wherever the download location is. Hit install now. If it hangs, it's actually because of that Google. There's a big long category list. It's trying to load the list. Sometimes it's got a timeout a lot of the time. So it may do it when you're installing the plugin. It may do it when you first use the plugin, but after that, you should be all right. And actually, you can actually see it in action in one of my other videos. So I'm going to go down to Settings, and I'm going to click on the purple Feeds XMLs, I guess. It has been brought to my attention recently that this may not be the most intuitive interface. Okay, fair enough. So what we are going to do, the way this works is, whatever WooCommerce attributes that we can find in the system, you can see here there's gloves he sells, and there's size differences. And there's men's various products with size differences, pants, they all come out as size. So you can see all these different sizes. Match them to whatever it is, and like I said, you can match it. It's not going to print all at the same time. Again, we have another size here. Age group is very important. You have to have the age group, and you also have to have the, it'll give me an example in a second here. Let me just, okay, so anyway, once you got these matched to the best possible match, I don't know if you have materials, patterns, etc., but these are all helpful in searches. So you click your save, and then we go up to the top. And then we do this area up here. So I got to flip it around, but it didn't look good when I did it that way. I guess I'll figure that out in the next release. Start from this side. Actually, no, maybe start from the middle. Select the category that you're going to export. We're going to use the clothing top level category here. I don't actually often recommend using top level categories. I like to keep a little more control. So merchant account gives you 9. So I'll grab like ones that have the highest products in them, and I'll rotate them, and I'll move them around, and I'll see how they do. So I'm just going to grab that for an example's sake. Going to Google, you can see how quick that loaded. In the demo, it lasted forever. I mean, this list is a monstrosity. I'm going to go up to back at the top. Okay, I'm going to grab something close to the top, clothing. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the left, and I'm going to click this to get the output. So again, with the not in the right order. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to say, okay, we're going to point this out again. XMLs generated, please read the error in red. Okay, there's an error here. So apparently, I put this age group in here as a recent addition to this guy's store. He doesn't actually have, he doesn't actually have an age group for any of his products in the store. That's what that is. So if I actually, once this page loads, you can see I have this nice output now. Okay, I will find age group. See, it's not found. So he's missing a field, and that's the age group. I put this in here, like I said, but you have to have it in here. The best way to do it is to go into the products, attributes, and then once you've added that as an attribute, get to that in a minute. Once you've added that as an attribute inside of the product, then it'll show up in this list. Back to it now. It'll show up in this list, and you just literally got to grab the attribute and then match it in the drop down. So it's pretty easy. And then once you've changed it, you hit save. And again, back to the top to get your whatever drawing from, whatever your category is, match it to whatever Google's category is, and then hit the products XML. So I hope that straightens out a lot of questions. That's how you use the plugin once you've got it. Again, with the next release, I'll make that look a lot nicer, I promise.